What is your worst addiction in life right now? Phone. Used to be heroin. I play a ton of video games, but they never get in the way of my responsibilities. Phone addiction. It's still alcohol. 6 years sober and not a day goes by that I don't think about having a drink. I keep lying to myself by thinking if I was to start back drinking, I could control it this time. Procrastination. Sugar. Cigarettes and coffee. Food. Possibly the most socially acceptable yet harmful addiction. Crystal meth. Decided to try it out of curiosity 2 years ago. Haven't been able to quit. I regret it every fucking day. Letting one small negative thing ruin an entire day. Laziness. Coke Zero. I am Coke Zero's bitch. Laying in bed. Food. I really want to lose weight, but I don't know how to do it without cutting out or cutting down the food I actually eat. It is really weird because I like how the food make me feel when I eat it, but I feel guilty a lot of the time because I know it is bad. I hate the way I look knowing it's the food I eat, but I just can't stop. Ordering fast food. All of a sudden, I'm paying near $30 for about $14 worth of food. Negative thoughts, anger, and doom scrolling about politics, world events, and humanity generally as presented by social media. Porn. Definitely alcohol. But quitting makes life so damn boring and I can't sleep. YouTube general internet. Existential thoughts. Can't escape them, they feel disturbing. Scrolling Reddit, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Caffeine. I take a caffeine pill in the morning and by noon I'm in need of a Red Bull or, preferably, Green Monster. Porn and masturbation. Weed. Cats. I have my own black cat sanctuary and the shelters and veterinary hospitals nearby know about me. So what, I have a massive property and can easily afford them. Sex. Can't get enough. And yes, I'm serious. Coffee. Shit basically controls me. Self-harm. A lot of people won't get that, but far too many of us do. For me, it's an externalization of internal pain that's too great to bear. It also is punishment because I hate myself, and it releases a flood of endorphins that temporarily help me feel better. I've been struggling with this on and off for almost 20 years, and it's getting worse again. Edit: if anyone reading this is thinking about self-harm, please don't start. You can hop over to a self-harm to talk to lots of caring people who can tell you exactly why you don't want to face this addiction. Tears of the kingdom. Vaping coffee. Dermatillomania, aka skin picking disorder. I waste at least 3-4 hours a day picking my skin. My scalp is absolutely picked raw and my hair is always full of skin flakes I've pulled off. My toes are infected because I pick the skin off of them. Every morning I wake up to a bed full of skin flakes. My skin looks absolutely horrid. But I still can't stop. Help. Sugar, pot, cigarettes, jacking off. Screens. By far. Opiates. Legos, especially the older and more expensive sets you never got as a kid, never had much growing up, think I'm overcompensating or something. My ex. Trauma bonding is no joke. The chemicals create a literal addiction. This man no longer brings any value to my life, and didn't really during the relationship. But he has hooks in me that are absolutely agonizing to break. I haven't spoken to him in 6 weeks, so that's really good. But oh my gods, getting over him, deactivating my attachment system to him, finding my self-worth, Realizing where these patterns have happened in my childhood is so hard. I desperately want to call him, incessantly. I won't. But God's, it's so hard. Drinking. I've limited myself to 3 days a week drunk maximum and I keep to it. Porn. Multiplayer games. If I were to play for less than 10h one day, it would be an improvement. Cigarettes. I've quit and tried every hard drug there is out there just about, and cigarettes is the one I can't get rid of. Weed, but trying to do better. Have gone from 2 bowls bong specifically to 1 a night. Addiction to overthinking and anxiety. Porn. Shit has me in a chokehold. Cocaine. Definitely not as bad as it was a few years ago. I no longer spend every dollar I have on it. I don't steal and sell other people's belongings to get it or anything else. But the cravings are still there. Every payday is a struggle to keep myself from calling up my guy. Escapism. I'm so stressed working 2 jobs and going to school and preparing for a study abroad and dealing with finding out that I'm bipolar 2 that in my every free moment I avoid being in person. I just watch YouTube or TikTok all the time. I don't feel present at all. Masturbation. And really want to get out of this shit. I've tried many times, but after some days I get back to it. Food. I swear I can't believe there aren't more millionaires who are fat. The only thing stopping me from eating whatever I crave is the fact that my wallet is screaming. Diet Coke. Video games. Gets in the way of my responsibilities and just having a life. Cannabis and Delta gummies. Pomelo grapefruits. I get weirdly obsessed with a specific food or dish for long periods of time, and currently I am on pomelo grapefruits. I've been eating for 7 pomelo grapefruits a day the last 2 months. My farts are deadly. Probably vaping. I'll have a year of no meth on the 30th of this month. Reddit porn. Kicking benzos was brutal. Food. Weed and Reddit. Sugar. I'm a sucker for every bakery I see. Definitely have a porn addiction. Watching those tarot card readings on Instagram, it keeps suggesting me LOL. Food. I'm not obese, but for fuck's sake eating out is so expensive. Why can't I just stick to cooking my own meals? Self-harm addiction. Pot. 100 pot. I'm so sick of folks insisting it has no bad effects and is not addictive. Scrolling. Cheese. I'm vegetarian, so cheese is like my sin food. Smoking on holiday. Tears of the Kingdom. Music light skin tone emoji modifier. Amateur, could be real girls but are probably men catfishing me, porn. Dissociating. Being into sending money to girls that don't like me. Help. Mindless scrolling. Porn. Always has been. Always will be. 6. Nicotine. I'm 22 years old and have been addicted to vapes since I was 16 when they became popular for young adults. I have asthma and have to use my inhaler multiple times a day, but I prioritize my addiction over my health. I know it will have serious negative consequences for me both short and long term, but every time I try to stop, my withdrawals are so bad I cave, and I tell myself I'll quit before anything bad happens. Internet. Sex. Crisps. Food. Definitely food. SMD. Oh, definitely the meth face with tears of joy. Jesus, I may have all of